Hey everyone, welcome back to another craptastic plastic adventure. Got another bin here of carded toys, looks like. Yep. But right now it's easier for me since I have places like my pegboard over here and my pegboard back there where I can hang some of these and make some room. So it's easier for me to do these right now, but I do have a bunch of loose figures in those bins back there, and then I've been bringing some more stuff in from storage, like those 3-tier shelves, and I've got a bunch of those as well, and those are all loose figures. But on to the prize at hand. Let's get started here. Got this reaction figure Faker. I just really love the artwork on these. Really cool. Hate the prices, but I'd get them on like deals or trades from friends or something. They Live. It's a great figure. Love that. Love that they actually can do figures that normally wouldn't be done. Got the Scare Glow. It's like these I just get my favorites. Even though I see like on Big Bad Toy Store they got like great deals on those right now. This Titans Return Gnaw. Love this figure. It's always one of my favorite Transformers. This Reanimator figure. This thing is awesome. It's another one of my favorite movies. He's one of my favorite actors. Always picks great characters to play. Met him at a convention I used to do in Orlando, Florida, and he signed a picture and got my picture taken with him. He's so freaking cool. Got the Stranger Things. Was this a dart? Squeezable dart. Very cool. This Star Wars Dirge figure. This figure is amazing. This character is amazing. Character was so cool. Wish they did more with him. This Darth Malak, or Malik, however you pronounce it, figure. These were so cool. Always loved the Sith designs. Power of the Force Jawas. I said, love me some Jawas. I got these loose, but always cool to have a carded sample to hang on the wall or something. Got this figure from my dad years ago. Ponda Baba. Walrus Man. Awesome figure. Darth Sidious. This is probably one of the better ones. I love the look on his face. He's just so menacing looking. Plus he's got some cool soft goods and just really cool. Really cool looking figure. One of my all-time favorite characters, the Gamorrean Guard. And this is, besides the 6-inch Black Series version, this is probably the best version of him. I mean, I always have a warm spot in my heart for the original. Bendham's Monsters creature from the Black Lagoon. Gotta love the creature. Always a fan favorite. This sneak preview, Revenge of the Sith, Tion Maidon. Very cool. Love the look of those guys. My Jango Fett. Cole Teska. This was a cool figure. Is a cool figure, I should say. Love me some bounty hunters. So you gotta get the Aura Singh Classic. How about some G.I. Joes? Got the 25th Crimson Guard, Cobra Elite Trooper, as it says on here. I would fill a room with these guys if I could. I love the Crimson Guards. Here's the Ninja Coup Leader. Commando, as we know him, Snake Eyes. What was this, like the 4th version or something like that? But I like how he's got the little like binocular things and all kinds of cool stuff. I used to have a bunch more of the 25th. I probably had like 90% of them, but I sold a bunch of them off. So I had to pay some rent. Cobra Red Ninja, but I kept the ones I couldn't live without. Ninjas and my favorites. Arctic Trooper Snake Eyes. This one was always super cool. The original Snake Eyes. Love it. This was a cool Cobra Commander. The Renegades. Such a cool piece. It's always like the different ones. The Iron Grenadier. This one was really cool. This was just such a great line. I mean, when these were out, they were like $5, maybe $6, when everything else was starting to jump up in price. And they just crammed like so much, like weapons and extra goodies on here. Like all kinds of armor and just detail. You just couldn't beat it. It's like G.I. Joe was awesome at that time. I mean, they're still awesome, but that was an amazing time to be a collector of those figures. Revenge of the Sith. Magna Guard. These were cool. Cool characters. My Croc Master. I had 2 different versions of this. They made one with yellow armor. I think I might have sold that one. Which I don't know why, because Croc Master is one of my all-time favorite characters. Love Croc Master. I was talking to a guy in the G.I. Joe, kind of like the 5.0 first, but the G.I. Joe version, and I was telling him that I wanted to make a Croc Master costume. He's like, we'd love to have you. And then COVID hit, and I just didn't even think about it anymore. It's Darth Raven. Amazing figure. Over here. Here's the Fan favorite, Elor's Medak. Or fan's choice, I should say. Figure number 1. Had to get this guy. He uses the Gamorrean Guard body. So I had to have him in my collection. I mean, these guys were going for so cheap. They probably jumped up in price like everything else, but I think I got him for like $4, if that. This was awesome. I got this guy for Christmas one year from my wife. This zombie viper. This thing is so amazing. And I love the card art. Card art for this era was great as well. It's like the originals. Got the Cobra Hiss driver. I like this version. Very cool. The only Thriller figure I kept is the werewolf. I used to have the whole set. I think I was missing one figure from the whole series. But I sold all those and just kept the werewolf because he was my favorite. Keep kicking myself for all the stuff I sold, but I had a family to take care of and bills to pay. Another version of Cobra Commander. This is an amazing version too. I just love the mask. Such an awesome, just an awesome character to come up with new and cool ways to make him look. This Hazard Viper. Such an awesome piece. Like I said, man, they were just killing it in that era. It's another, The Rise of Cobra. This is Snake Eyes. Love every version of Snake Eyes. And Cobra Commander with a little like spinning rotor blades. Oh, that's cool. Get the hooded version and the masked version, which they should do that for every version of Cobra Commander. But I like the helicopter too. That's really cool. It's another version of Snake Eyes. So, I mean, look at all these weapons and everything, and they were only like $5-6, and that was when that was, you can never find the date when you're looking for it. Had to have been around 2005. Nope, 2010. Interesting. But yeah, hard to believe the prices jumped up that high since then. There's Amigo Ultraman. Had to show some Ultraman love with the Migos. I'll most likely keep him on card because that silver clothing has not fared well when you take him out of the package. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Migo. If I can't have the original, I'll get a remake and enjoy them just the same. Here's the expanded universe. Grand Admiral Thrawn. I was about to say Thawne, and I was like, that's not it. Here's the Luke Skywalker from the expanded universe, when he was a Sith. Oh, nope, I guess I didn't. sell them. Good deal. I remember thinking about it. I thought I might have, but I guess I didn't. So awesome. Very cool. He will look amazing next to the other one. Here's a Snake Eyes with timber. Very cool. Another one of my favorites, Firefly. And that's a awesome helmet that he came with too. This one was really cool, this Jungle Viper. And Beachhead, which is another one of my favorites. I think they all have the same kind of look. But very cool. Here's the Iron Grenadiers leader, Destro in the gold. Always one of my favorites. And here's the normal version of Destro, which is definitely one of my favorites. I love the classic look. It's such an awesome character design. Another crowd favorite, Zartan. And he comes with the ninja and the Duke faces. I think that's Duke anyway. Here's a Star Wars The Legacy Collection Han Solo and Stormtrooper outfit. Here's a Retaliation Storm Shadow. I love these because they have the zip lines or whatever that they come with. Man, the glare is just awful. I'm sorry about the glare, everyone. Cool gimmick. And they also had a Snake Eyes with the same kind of gimmick. Might take them out and set them up to play with them. Here's an awesome Star Wars Rebels set. What are the Cicatro Vizago and IGRM. Rebels was such a great cartoon. Here's a Captain Planet. I just wanted him on card, and he was like super cheap. The card's kind of beat, but I think I got him for like under $5. I was like, for something that old on the card, yes please. Here's the Aliens Hive Wars Integer 3. Great figure. This was just such a interesting line. I love that one. I don't think I got that one though. I do have that. Found that at a thrift store. Didn't know what it was. I just thought it looked cool. Come to find out it was from Hive Wars. So I was super happy about that. Alright. So Ugnaughts from the Power of the Force. Another great. See, I looked back then and they used to put 2 of those in a package to equal 1 figure. They don't do that anymore. They just charge the same price for a small figure and don't give you any extras, which that really makes me mad. That's why I don't get new figures very often. Here's a... I'm trying to remember what this came from, Europe or somewhere. It was like the vintage mold, but they did a Shadow Trooper Crazy toys. Trying to remember, I can't remember exactly where I ordered these from. I think it was overseas though. Here's the Space Trooper from the Expanded Universe. I love this line. I always wanted to open them because they came with these cool like fold out scenes, but I couldn't bring myself to taking them off the card. This is another great one, the Imperial Sentinel. Love this figure. Surprised we haven't seen any of those in the newer movies. Great G.I. Joe figure from Mask Tracker. Very cool figure. I loved that they did this. Here's like the original Cobra Commander from the 25th anniversary. Here's the bats. I try to get every version of the bats that I can. Cobra Eel. Love this figure. Always one of my favorites from childhood. Along with this one, Snow Serpent. Very cool. And this is one of the newer amazing figures, Wraith from the comic books. This was a great character. Alright, we got one of these Rathtar sets. Got that one for $5 on clearance. Love that. Pick those up whenever I see them. There's a Jawa, one of the bigger versions. And the Tusken Raider, because you gotta have a Tusken Raider, and this one was awesome because he came with soft goods and extra goodies. Okay. These were the Target exclusives. The Berserker Predator, made in the vintage style, which I love that. And they also did this alien, Neomorph alien. Such a great design. You even get the little teeny one. Those were both the Target exclusives. Alright. Here's the Star Wars Swamp Creatures pack. Those guys there inside the battle bags. I think I found that one at a thrift store maybe. Here's my Willow. The magic lies within. The Troll Evil Creature. Love it. All kinds of stuff in here, dang. It's my GoBots Vamp. He was always one of my favorite GoBots ever. He was always one of the leaders in my collection as a child. So when I was older, I got one on card for super cheap. And he's been there ever since. Still have my original one from childhood too. Oh, this is Zartan, but the Fun School version. I have them wrapped because the bubble is super cheap. And the card is super flimsy, so I wanted to keep him protected. But he kind of reminds me of The Hills Have Eyes. It's very, very cool. This is a cool little Centurion's Power Extreme minifigure. Dr. Terror pencil top eraser. Gotta love the weird stuff. Speaking of weird stuff, the Mummy's Curse, glow in the dark. Love that card art. I know I got a loose one of these over there, but I don't have the innards for it, but it still looks cool on display. It's a Street Fighter Blanka figure. Love that. Lots of gold in this box. Oh, here you go. I was just talking about him with my friend the other day. A Toy Man figure. Justice League. Love the Toy Man, because he is me. Here's my Bad Blood Predator. I just love the design of this card. It's such an amazing card design. The artwork is awesome. Comes with cool, like, decapitated heads and skulls, and just so amazing. It's probably one of my favorite Predator figures that they made. Ugh. And these, Land of the Lost 6-inch action figures. This is Enoch. These were custom, and they are amazing. Can't remember Brent's Dolls at gmail.com. If you would like some, email him and ask him if he still makes them. It's cool that it comes with the crystal necklace and a couple of the jewels. And then I got a regular Sleestak from him as well. So cool. Even though this one is horn popped through the bubble. Still amazing though. And the last piece is a good one, my friends. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Leo as the Wolfman. Love that. My favorite Ninja Turtle piece. And I love the artwork on it. I love this whole line, actually. The Frankenstein's really good. The Vampire's cool. I want the Creature so bad. I think the only one I need now is the Vampire. I know I used to have them, but I think I traded or sold them. I can't remember if I have the Frankenstein as well. I know I have the Mummy, though. There you go, my friends. There's another one. That one was a bit long, but lots of cool stuff to see. Until next time, my friends, let me know what your favorite piece was, and until next time, peace.